So, you find yourselves in an alleyway. You know, Griot, Shining City. Nothing wrong happened here. Nothing bad happened. You're fine. Everything's okay. You're just in the city on a normal heist.
What time of day is it? It's probably like late afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Is
about
it
like 1-ish?
Like 1, 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a lot earlier than I thought. All right. Then we have some daylight to burn. I mean, Sheriff's defaulting to Hawkville in terms of like, or I guess honestly Magnolia, because like the plan was to talk to
Smokey's wearing effectively what I'm wearing right now. He'd about to change of clothes.
an audio medium.
An audio medium.
He's
just
wearing
like
nothing.
shirt slacks. Austin is just sitting here like in a sauna towel.
He is wearing a... What color is this?
It's blue.
Tan?
I was gonna say gray.
No.
I
Smokey is
mean,
wearing a primarily blue shirt, but it has tiny tan filigree
Don't let him lie to
detailed
you.
around the entirety
Don't let him
of
lie
it,
to you. He's naked.
with
He's naked.
a polo style neck
He's completely
to it as
100%
well, with
Oh,
khaki
yeah, no, that is
pants.
Why is everyone colorblind with me? Wait.
blue, bro.
Uh-oh.
Shit. So, are we all gonna just agree to not talk about what just happened for at least the next, I don't know, day?
The sheriff nods, but in the back of his head, he's thinking, "Yeah, we're gonna need to start setting up lamp posts all around all around Hades, and be like, all right, if you guys see these go out,
Run.
call us."
We're gonna need to put like a whole booby trap system. If they, I mean, like, I don't think they're that sentient, right? I don't know.
Yeah, this is entirely disconcerting. But yeah, how are we gonna stow weaponry?
We're already.
There aren't.
I'm making you just sign this. There aren't like checks or anything, right? Like,
Yeah, there are people though everywhere.
What's the whole point of getting in through the school? Was that we could get our weapons?
Yeah,
in?
we have them, but like, how do we disguise them now? I'm just like asking.
The sheriff like opens up his cloak.
That's not a bad. Actually, yeah, everybody pile in.
I got a concealed carry.
Into his coat.
Everyone gets in like Cloak and Dagger style.
No, Maggie's just gonna put it in her skirt because she has a big ass.
Yeah, I think both of them have small enough firearms that's like.
I've got a concealed coat, and I got the shotgun and a sleeping bag.
Maggie's two, as of yet undecided, nebulous firearms can go with the sheriff. Though.
Yeah, Hawkville reaches back and pulls out a barrel and stock, and hands them over. They're his custom lever gun, and he pulls that out, and he pulls, and he really thinks about it. There's a snub nose revolver he has, and he thinks about it, and he just like stuffs it down waistband. All right.
Penis time.
Yep. He's going index carry, as it's
They
called.
call me Two Dick Hawkville.
Index carry, also known as the brave man's carry, whereas you leave it there. Alright, lead on.
Me. Oh, whoa, right. Fucking what was that? Well, I guess she's just gonna proceed forward.
Yeah, you just head down the street. So
Just
fucking the
assuming
sheriff
she
just
knows where to
fucking giant cloak man. You're hitting your like what is it? The Studio Ghibli Todoroki.
Sure.
Yeah, so you're just walking down the street.
I think we're probably gonna try and like be sneaky about it, right? Like.
Right. So you
We haven't done anything.
Magnolia, do you know any back roads in here? How often do you visit Griot?
I don't think she visits. I think she calls people over.
Right, so
Or-
you don't really
no,
know
she doesn't
your...
call people over. They
Right.
just visit her.
So you don't really know your way around.
She would know the building.
She would know
Doesn't
where to
know
go,
me.
but like, yeah, you're not going to be able to take back alleys.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, like, we don't.
Can I roll a general? Get some...
Huh?
In D&D, it's called a survival check to navigate.
Yeah, it's basically like,
to
all right, let's
navigate your
evaluate
current
this
environment. See how well I do. It's just a flat roll.
Mm-hmm.
3. That's so epic.
So you did nothing.
Hold on, let me-
Literally, I just stand there and try to look around and
Nice
really
job.
assess my environment.
I also rolled a 3!
Let's go.
So yeah, you end up walking in circles a little.
Alright.
You draw some amount of stairs.
But she knows where the building
Yes.
is, right? So I think what happens is we try to be sneaky, get lost, and like, alright, let's just take the main road.
Right, yeah, you like end up like going through an alley and you hit a dead end, and so you turn around, you take another one, and you end up at the exact same spot somehow. And then you're just walking down the main street. But yeah, you do end up eventually at the edge of town. And it is the the Gentleman's Club.
That's what it is? Okay.
Yeah. It is as you remember it. Solid, stone face, single door, glowing lettering. Although, the lettering isn't lit up right now. It's the middle of the day.
And I believe if I remember correctly, unless it's been changed since then, the door is ajar.
It is closed.
Okay.
Well, I assume this is the place.
Does anyone want to knock? I've had my share of opening doors for today.
The sheriff just like slightly pushes Maggie forward, like this is yours.
Alright.
Smokey will step forward and try the knob.
There isn't actually a knob. It's just like a blank door face, and there's like a visor slit.
There's a bit of a light rapping.
Yeah, just a.
Yeah.
You hear inside just a. Yes.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot. We're here to see.
Who are you?
We're here to see Mr. Thompson Glee
Yes.
for private.
Yes. Who are you again?
Oh my God! I've been waiting for this moment. Madam Maggie Magnolia of Madam's magnificent maiden mansion.
He squints and like he moves person to person. Why? We were not expecting a visit so soon.
Does he have? Didn't you tell me the last time I visited here there was like sort of like red suits, like red velvet suits going on with like black, like basket, like there was some sort of like. They didn't have faces. They had like bags over their head or something. Like
Velvet masks.
velvet mask. From my eyes, just picture it like he had like a velvet dice bag. Take out the string. Collar.
No, it was actually like tied around the neck.
Was it actually?
So basically, like imagine a hangman's hood, but it's like nice red velvet. It's a cloth head mask.
Yeah,
Yes.
that. Where it's like very, very close fitting, but it is an actual mask.
None of you will get this, but Rorschach's mask.
Yeah, no, I know it's right.
Hey, yeah, red velvet. Anyway, but that is not what he was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a guy.
Why did we do all that? That's not what he was wearing.
So, apologies. We were not expecting visitors. We are currently closed.
Well, we're just here to talk. We're not here to take it.
Roll a. I'm gonna say this is perception. Roll. This is technically senses. This is not sight.
You're pointing at him. Does that mean that just Smokey rolls this?
Him and then the sheriff and then Magnolia.
But she's
Alright,
the one
so
talking
8
to
for the
guy.
sheriff.
By the order.
Sorry, 8 for Smokey.
Perception and D4. And I'm actually gonna say roll a D6 with this because this is scent specifically.
Alright. That's a 10.
10 even.
And then
and
Maggie.
Magnolia.
I think it's just a flat 1 with her, yeah. That's a 6.
So what did Smokey get?
I don't remember.
8. So
8, 10, 6.
so you got a 10, the sheriff. Actually roll another D20.
Oh right, yeah, Hawkbill. 14. God bless.
14, yeah. You see him like twitch and he looks over to the sheriff and like makes direct eye contact and like
Should you get advantage if you're using smoke?
taps nose and like points at the door.
Oh, okay. So can I make another roll?
Yes.
Can I make a tracking roll?
Yes, you can.
Because that is specifically smell based. That is a 12.
That is a 12. As he opened the visor slit, you now paying attention to it, you can very clearly smell blood. And not in like a someone cut themselves sense. In like a this is an amount of it that has been steeping in the air long enough to give the air the scent of blood.
Does the door... What is the door made up of?
It appears to be just like stamped metal.
The sheriff is going to walk to an angle that the guy at the door can't see and sign to Maggie, are there any other entrances?
Man, she wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know.
She's never been here?
No.
She doesn't really.
Lee doesn't.
She has in-betweens.
Well.
No, she doesn't really do that. She doesn't do drug deals. They
Right.
just come to her.
Yeah.
Alright, so she just shrugs, I guess. Or what is your response
She
to that?
shrugs cowboyly.
Do you sign to Smokey then?
I think he'll sign to the group. Keep him occupied. I'm gonna look for another way in.
Alright.
So we could write down a piece of paper. We would kindly like you to let us in. You just put it up to the visor.
I
Damn, he like
double
shoved it on
sorry,
his face.
but I cannot do this. We are closed today. If you may like to
Can
make
I
a
have-
reservation and come back
Can I
next week.
make... What is this? Context clues roll. Are there like...
Sense motive, maybe?
Sense motive would work.
Okay.
Or
have
let's see what you have.
Initiative. Nope.
nothing.
You are an action boy. You get a +1 though.
You
to
get
whatever
a
you
plus
want.
one.
I'm an action boy.
The action man. That's an 18.
That's an 18. What are you trying to figure out? What are you trying to intuit?
Something feels... I'm trying to see if my character would know if there's something wrong going on here.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Like after smelling the blood, that I'm
Dude,
sure.
I didn't smell the blood.
Yeah. I was about to say you haven't informed him of anything yet.
I guess that's up to
I
Hawkwind.
smell the blood now. It's
Can
just...
you?
Yeah, like you see Hawkbill like
What time is it right now?
and like
3 p.m.
towards the door. It's around 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah. It's alright. When does the establishment open for business?
It will be operational and open on the next Saturday. That would be 7 days from now.
Fucking Christ.
Okay.
I apologize. We are closed for cleaning.
Is you 7 days
I am
of
not lying,
cleaning?
actually.
Triple question mark?
There was a
It is a
party
gentleman's
that
club. There was a
happened.
big cum accident.
There was a expansive party that happened.
This is 7 days for cleaning seems a little I'm trying to write
Extensive?
here.
Extensive.
It's like 7 days of cleaning. When it's their job. How big was this party? That's supposed to get it right down. How big was this party exactly?
We had to bleach the carpets and replace several things.
When did they just get? When did this, like just days? Like when did this happen?
I apologize if you may leave me now. I must get back to my work.
Okay.
I actually have a couple of questions.
Madame, I really do need to be returning to my work.
Just hear me out here. What do I have? I don't know what to say to him, so I'm
Oh, this is literally your entire build here.
Yeah.
bribery.
Barter, persuasion, intimidation. You have 3 separate skills for speech.
This is the kind of thing that I do not know.
Like, just question the work ethic and what do you call it? The
Oh, businesswoman the hell out of me.
Counter.
efficiency of
Don't.
their
Puts
business.
a fucking
You,
tie on.
I don't know if you actually plan on getting anything out of him, but like, if nothing
You're
else,
stalling, yes.
Stalling for me would be great.
That's what I'm
So
trying to do.
Just say
I would-
whatever. The fuck.
Every successful.
Yeah, can we just like roll to stall
No,
and
but,
then
like,
cut to? And
I would
cut
ask
to
to
doing
act
stuff?
like a rich
Yeah.
white chick who's been
Every
denied service at
yeah.
the place she wanted to go
Every
to.
successful conversation check you make, I'm going to give 1 advantage to the sheriff finding an entrance.
Let's go.
So the longer you stall.
Okay. I
You see-
actually happen to be a businesswoman myself. I actually run a little town down in Hades. I don't know if you've ever been.
He actually closes the visor and you hear like muffled noises and he opens it back up. Yes?
Alright. I just had a couple questions because we kind of work in the same field. Let me finish.
You're gonna need to roll.
I have intimidation.
Okay, so you're gonna break that out right now?
No, I'm just breaking out my mother voice.
I think intimidating him to stay.
No, see, like you have persuasion, barter, and intimidation.
Persuasion.
Which one you? Okay, you're gonna use persuasion. Because I'm saying it's like now we're just playing L.A. Noire, which is what I always wanted this to turn into. What is that?
It's a good thing you have persuasion. You have advantage there.
This is not.
Oh wow, 19.
That is 19. Give me a 20 and 4.
This is such an anti-Smokey situation.
Literally,
fucking same person.
You get the energy. You get the feeling that there is a reason that the sheriff decided to be the scout. He doesn't like talking.
Yeah. All right. What was that?
6.
Yeah. He just continue.
We run sort of the same businesses. I run mine down the road over there. You run yours here in the big city. So I was just wondering, like, how do you run things over here? You have more workers. You have more bartender service. How does that exactly work?
Madame, I apologize. I am not a managerial position here. I am a floor cleaner.
Well, we actually have a couple of problems with that, with staffing our cleaners. After we
There's
do
a
our
lot of
work in that.
sand in Hades, as it turns out.
We actually have a couple problems with our cleaning business around because they just have me doing my cleaning after night. Not even the bartender wants to help me out with that. She doesn't even clean the classes by herself.
Madame, this has been very engaging, but I must return to my work.
No, this is serious.
Roll again.
We're talking about here.
Let's see.
If you would like to leave a message for this establishment, I may leave you a number so you may get into correspondence.
God, so the first one was a 22. The second one is a 24. So
All right.
24.
Roll a 20 and 4. Let's see if he crits.
No. He got a 19.
Yeah, close, but. So, what is it you intend to speak about?
Well, I was trying to get to Mr. Clee because, I've just been having problems with, really wrangling in anybody to come to my establishment. Seems like you guys are really like the big ticket, what do you call this? Gentlemen's club?
Yes, Johnson's Glee's Gentleman Club.
I guess I don't really have a choice. I gotta hightail it back to town after this.
Sheriff,
Alright.
give me a, what is that? 1 and 3 with advantage.
1 and 3 with advantage.
1 and 8 with advantage, yeah.
So that's a... Oh god.
Was it?
It's a 23.
Oh wow, yeah, that is definitely. You just absolutely crab walking all over this building, and eventually you find there is an open air grate on the roof with an access door.
So the roof is this. So I always imagine this building as like the first floor of a skyscraper.
Well, okay,
Is this
so not
a-
technically the roof. It's one floor up. There's another building, and on the side of that building,
Like on a vent on the side. Okay.
right, there's a vent shaft and there's an access door.
All right.
It is locked, but yeah, you just
Yeah, I think he just
you Arkham Asylum it open.
crawls in. He is very lanky. So like
I
this way.
imagine like doing the raccoon thing where like he crawls in and like his legs are just like flailing as he
Basically.
crawls in. Yeah, you crawl your way through a system of vents. Just you drop out into the darkened lobby of the Gentleman's Club. To re-describe it, it is a series of concentric glass walls shaped in the pattern of a target, sort of resembling how Griot and Hades are shaped. You drop into the second-most ring,
Alright.
and you actually land on broken glass, so hope your feet are tough.
he have shoe?
I can't imagine him with shoes.
The sheriff feet picks.
Now I'm trying to think. Does the sheriff have? Like
Yeah,
he
what's
would
the
want
canon
to wear
sheriff?
shoes.
Are his
but
dogs out?
Does the dog have his dogs out?
I think if he got himself a custom made vest, he would probably go through the trouble of getting himself custom made.
He's got dog boots.
Dog boots. He's got little like paw print things on the bottom.
He's got like foot glove shoes.
Awful.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
terrible actually. But yeah, you land. Sound of broken glass being stepped on.
You know what it is?
What?
He's got like he's got his dogs out, but what it is there's like a shackle on each foot, and on the back of the shackle is the little spur thing.
He's got fucking.
Can
Oh my
he even
god.
ride a horse?
How would that work?
He's got spurs, but just the spurs.
Yeah.
He's got like assless chap spurs. That's the worst thing I've heard today. Anyway, yeah, so you've got that. It is dark. There's about one light on in the corner.
You can see pretty well in the dark.
Yeah, you can see pretty well in the dark. It is dark, it is musty, and it smells of extremely strong chemicals in here.
Hmm.
And things are broken everywhere. The glass walls are just covered in breaks and holes and cracks.
First order of business is identifying if there's anyone alive in here.
There's no movement in here. You hear voices from a hallway, which you can reasonably assume is the person you were talking to from the inside.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he's just going to like slowly scout his way across the area.
Make a stealth check.
And yeah, let's see. Do I have
Make a
anything to-
sneaky breaky.
I actually don't think he has anything to stealth, despite.
That is unfortunate.
It is a dex skill
I mean,
though,
he's
so
kinda-
he gets +1, flat +1. Yeah, 18.
Give me a 20 and 8 with advantage.
Christ. Alright. So that's a 16. Yeah, no. 16 is the highest.
What did you roll for stealth? 18? Yeah. You maneuver yourself around, stepping on tables. Yeah, the ground is covered in broken glass. It has been swept into piles.
Because the concentric rings had glass.
Yeah, it was like
on them.
wall to floor giant glass walls,
Mhm.
and they've mostly been shattered. They've been swept into small piles, you see, and the floor just reeks of cleaning chemical.
So I assume then any like offices would be on the outmost.
Yes.
So I think he's gonna tackle those first, because like context clues, something went down here,
Yeah.
and clearly the main room has been cleaned up, or at least for the most part. So he's gonna see if there's any rooms that haven't been cleaned up.
Yeah, there are open doors all along the outside ring.
Yeah, he's gonna stay low to the ground too, just so like the tables kind of provide some cover.
Roll a d4.
Just a D4? Or?
Yeah.
3.
All right. Yeah, you enter into one. It looks to be just like a paperwork and assorted things.
Like an office sort of room?
Yeah.
Like accountant's room, maybe?
Yeah, of the sort. There's a specific word, secretarial. Yeah, you go in, there's like a desk, and there's a bunch of filing cabinets.
So,
And you see they've actually been dug through. Like, some of the file cabinet drawers have been pulled out and dumped, and they've been spread all over the floor.
so there's no sort of categorization at all.
It has been
Okay.
ransacked, yeah.
Ah, damn. Okay.
You can very obviously tell someone was looking for something in here.
The sheriff is going to. Is this a room a good place to hide in? Do you think?
It's a small room with no other exit.
So no. Or at least not a smart place to hide in. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna make his way to the next room.
Roll the d4 again.
Or actually, you know what? Can I make a perception check in this room just in case I've missed anything?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. You never know, right?
You do have like moderate dark vision, right?
Yeah. I would say. Oh, that's a nat 1. So fuck me.
Yeah, it's a secretarial room. You can feel your soul growing dimmer the longer you stand in here.
Yeah, if the sheriff was any more clever and the room was any more organized, I'd try and find like dates of like when was the most recent date, but like
Yeah, you'd see it's been like tossed all over the floor.
that's not the sheriff's mindset either.
Choose between 1, 2, or 4.
4.
You head out and you turn right and you go down the hallway to the room at the very end, and you find the door has been left open. It looks to be a larger room with tinted black glass. And you enter into it.
Yeah, he enters the room.
Yeah, you enter the room. There is actually a light on. It seems to be just a desk lamp that's pointed at the center of the room.
Is it like...
There is a table that is set up in the center of the room with what you assume to be a cadaver, but it is slightly hard to tell as it is opened and pinned in place. You would assume the site to be something on a surgery table. The body is most of the way through a dissection, it looks to be.
Damn.
Is it like on a surgical table or just like
Just
on...
a table.
Like, okay.
It is pinned open. There are several pieces that have been extracted and cleaned.
Sheriff's gonna approach. Does this remind him of any of the experiments that were done on him?
It looks like this body is being surgically taken apart.
But like the tools used, does it look familiar at all?
You see on the table next to you is a face shield used to prevent fluids from being splashed onto the user. You turn it over and roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
Plus your, what is your skill? Dex?
Dex, yeah.
So plus nothing.
3.
You are unable to restrain a noise. You remember this sight. It is a face shield with a small face painted on the bottom half of it. This is a sight that is very deeply ingrained into some of your early memories. This is something, even when the other memories are blurred together by anesthesia, you remember this particular sight. This is something that was around when you were created.
I think he takes a few steps back after seeing that.
And you just barely realize that you have backed into a table before it falls over and spills the glass of the cups that it held all over the floor.
The sheriff is going to see that and then immediately go to the door and shut it and lock it.
You hear back outside. No, madame, we are not currently hiring any extraneous staff. And you see him turn, and then the visor immediately just shuts, and you hear rapid footsteps. This is outside.
Smokey was assigned to Magnolia. Just didn't sheriff got to scout around to see if find a way.
You see Hawkbill pull out his snub nose and just like brace at the side of the door.
Does the
Alright.
door look get intuable or is it like shut?
It's sturdy looking, but he looks up at Smokey and nods at it.
Yeah, so he's gonna shrug and then look at it and see if I can give my best intuitive.
It's just a featureless door.
Where are the hinges at?
Left side. So this is an interior-only handle.
So he's gonna back up by 5 feet.
Yeah, you see Hawkbill, like, crouched down, like, gun ready. He checks the cylinder, pops it open, just
10 feet.
gives you an okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna come up.
He looks over at Magnolia.
Shrug.
Also shrug.
He's gonna give it a good, like, right side center mass drop kick.
He drop kicks it?
Just set it really...
So roll a d8.
Nat 20.
Oh, fuck. You jump up, you turn into the drop kick, you turn a perfect sideways, and yeah, that door is just blasted open. And you land on your feet, and weapon drawn, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Hawkbill clears right in beside you.
Yeah,
As you're booking it forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, you charge down that hallway. Magnolia, you're right in after him?
Yeah.
Sheriff. That door rattles.
He is going to take the table he bumped and flip it and like put it up against the door.
one of the windows beside you is smashed through as you see a limb.
He grabs the hand.
It turns completely upside down, bends backwards, and grabs yours.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Can we have like a strength off?
Do you pull?
Yeah, he's basically gonna try and twist it and like bend it. His thought was like, all right, this is a limb, I will snap it. This
Right.
might not work well for me.
I
But
was
like,
like,
that's his mindset. Let's see. I
so
don't
that's
think he has anything to.
that's what you attempt. Maul. Maul
that-
would work because you're trying to like brutalize this limb.
Maul.
If you want to just like squeeze.
Yeah, basically, I think he's just kind of like rake it, like grab it, and then just.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's a D8 for that. Do I get advantage? No. That is a.
But you get 2 attacks.
Right, that'd be 17.
You get a 17, and for your second attack.
I think just with the other hand, he's gonna slash down on like
Oh,
the upper arm.
do you want to just like try to cut it?
Yeah, basically. So here is the second attack. That is I think the same. A 16.
A 16. Yeah, you. And it actually comes clean off.
Ooh, alright.
And you're just holding this limb. And it just sort of like jerks for a second. And then it springs off your arm. And is on the ground. And you see it like writhe there for a second.
Keep in mind his aura.
Yeah, and it just like writhes, and then you see it start bubbling.
Ew.
And it shifts, and it looks like something dying before it changes shape. You see the structure of it break down and like thrash in unnatural ways before it starts to crawl away from you.
Should we roll initiative?
Yes.
Alright.
Smokey, you charge into this lobby area and you see the room described. You are in the outmost ring. You can look left and see movement.
Any walls? Any total cover?
There are a bunch of tables, but it's
Tables,
just a circular hallway.
I like to imagine. Okay, so did the glass go from the ceiling to the ground, or
Yeah.
were there like little like
Little what?
I don't know, like usually when there's glass, there's like a little I don't know what the term for it is, but like a small wall, and then the glass on top.
Yeah, there's about like 8 inches of like wall near your feet, so you don't kick the glass. Mostly, there's a solid wall to your left, and there's a glass wall to your right.
He couldn't have gotten far though, so.
It's down that hallway. You can
There's
hear
noise?
movement pretty clearly.
Down the hallway?
There's left and right. You've entered into the outside of the ring.
Okay, so it's right of me, right?
No, left.
So the movement's to the left.
Yes, movement is to the left hallway.
I'm gonna duck and down to the right of the ring.
Okay. Okay. You go
Just a small
right.
Target, yeah.
Hawkbill goes left. Maggie, which way do you go? You have left, right, and center.
What's to the center?
Center is going through that ring to the next one.
Ring? I'm confused. Ring? What do you mean by ring?
Yes, as I've described, there is an outer ring, there is an inner ring, and then there's a circle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We've been here before.
Yes.
She's gonna follow Hawkbill.
Okay. So, next up, Sheriff.
What's the state of the arm?
It is, how do I describe this? Have you ever, seen a slug get salted?
No.
Yeah, like I think so. Like
Imagine
basically
that.
like frying an egg
But
outside.
yeah, so it's thrashing, it's alive, and it looks to be what used to be a human limb.
Yeah, I think it's not super helpful, but I feel like his response would just be like, get as close to that as possible and tear it apart.
It is crawling away from you.
He's just gonna grab it and just.
Yeah, no,
Tear it
it
to shreds if you
shreds.
can.
It shreds pretty easy, but you hear the glass to your left crack and shatter, and you hear ting ting.
Oh.
Yeah, you wanna? I'm gonna say looking over is a free action, and your turn begins now.
What? How even? Man, there sure isn't any room in here.
No, it is like an office room the size of like this one.
I can't think of any good plan other than pick it up, throw it back.
Yeah. So you grab it.
Yeah.
Throw it back.
Yeah, you grab it, and as you grab it, you feel your hand go numb. And immediately your hand goes slack and you drop it.
What does it look like as I grabbed it?
It is a small black stone.
No way, it's no steel.
That's weird, because aren't I, like, made of that? Wasn't I alchemically, like...
You have some spines. But you see the ground around it just, like, almost freeze immediately. Yeah, you look down at your hand and it is immediately frostbitten.
Oh, gosh.
And you can tell that's what happened to you. Your hand experienced instant hypothermia.
Ew.
And the room is just growing colder by the second.
That's no good. I guess that's my turn.
Yeah, you hear the glass continue to shatter as the window's being broken down. Hawkbill! Maggie, you see him pull up. He kicks over a table and slides to under it. See him? Yeah, he just thumb back, aim over.
There's nothing there. According to us, there's nothing there.
Yeah, you were running around that hallway. And you are just far enough along the curvature that you can see.
Fella, I can see the fella.
You can see like down the hallway to the end. And give me a 20 and 8.
That is a 19.
All right, give me a 26.
That is also a 19.
Yeah, and you see down the hallway something convulse. And you can see now clearly it is a figure. You just see the head just rotate back to look at you.
Look at me, little me.
The two of you.
Can I open
Like rotate like a normal person or rotate like an owl? Like
the body doesn't move. The head, but it doesn't snap. It literally just turns to look back at you.
Yeah.
And you hear, oh fuck.
Wait, do I still have that tooth that he gave me?
Yes, you do.
Yes, all of you do.
Can I like put that in my gun and shoot it like a bullet?
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
It's
That's not even slightly how that works.
Give me a slingshot right now.
Yeah,
Throw it!
If you had a slingshot, maybe
No,
Literally
you put it in your gun. It would just
roll.
Ninja star it.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn immediately.
Throw it.
Give me a throw roll.
You better give me a blood.
Well, that tree is just nothing.
What is that?
3.
Alright.
Yeah, give me a 20 and 8.
2.
Yeah, technically, you could fail this. That is not a 3. That's higher than 3.
You see a limb whip out as the body rotates to match the position of the head. It whips out, grabs a glass, and throws it to intercept the tooth. And it actually, Maggie, so it's just right into the table in front of you. You see Hawkbill duck.
Tooth? Or both?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is Smokey's turn. You are running the other direction. You are now, so you've now run, so you are across the circle from him. So.
Is this the dark room?
It's dark, but you can see.
Low light.
It is hard to see through the several walls of glass, but you can get visual.
Okay.
I do want to ask, what are you carrying?
I'm carrying the handgun right now.
Right.
I still got my backpack on. That's got like the shotgun and the sleeping bag, but I'm just gonna continue making my way around the circle.
I'll tell you this: you can see the hallway terminates, and he's on the other side of so there's like a block.
Okay.
So hallway, the glass hallway terminates, but you can go across. You can see across through the walls.
How many panels of glass? Can I see the perpetrator?
Or
4.
You know what you could do? You could use your gun and shoot through the wall.
That's what he's at. Yeah.
Oh,
So he's on the left side of the office, and you are traveling to get on the right side.
So there's 4. Is that center circle right there?
Yeah, you're just left or right of that. I'll let you pick. Do you want to just charge through that glass?
Now remember, the glass was all destroyed though, right? Wasn't it?
A lot of it was. So you can just there are gaps.
Okay, so it's basically there are big holes.
There are
in
big
it, but
holes
it's not
everywhere.
completely come down.
It is like 3-inch glass.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not possible. Does it look like I could shoulder check through this glass?
There are holes. There are big gaps.
Yeah, I
everywhere.
think so.
I'm saying you don't have to break through it to get through it. You can just go in to the center ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the center ring. I'm gonna go across. Actually,
You're charging right at him.
Like, I know this is a specific mechanic, but like thematically speaking, I think your instant success kind of informs how you get through the glass.
I'll say this: if you decide to shoulder through a wall, you'll take no damage.
I'm gonna go first glass pane. I'm gonna go through like a little an outlet.
Yeah, there is a man-sized hole. I'm saying like directly ahead of you.
Yeah, directly ahead. Then when I get towards where the guy is, I'm gonna shoulder check.
You jump. You tuck your knees up. You shoulder. You basically Captain America shield dive.
Yeah, I'm trying to ram into this guy.
Right through the glass, and yeah, you impact him.
Yeah.
You send him into the opposing wall.
Let's go.
Awesome.
It's so fucking fun. I get 2 attacks, don't I? Is that one of them, or is that just one?
No. You only get 2 attacks if you're using guns.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why skill points matter. Sheriff, it's your turn again.
All right.
You can see. You actually see the entire travel of Smokey charging across, and you see. Boom.
Sure is good that he's up there and I'm in here and I'm the sheriff. I'll show you a video later. What do I want to do here? How bad is this cold rock? How bad is this feeling?
Temperature is dropping.
Because I like the cold. I prefer the cold to heat.
It is dropping like 10 degrees, like every 3 seconds, rapidly.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
Yes. Surfaces are now starting to collect ice.
I think he's just gonna like take one of his teeth, stab it next to it.
It starts to get colder.
You accelerated it. Fuck.
You actually see, you do that. It makes a slight and that noise, and that noise is steadily growing. And it is causing, you actually see the glass start to crack all around you.
I think at that point, the sheriff is going to... Now that guy's been taken care of, I think he's going to just smash through the door. Like, he's going to just leave the room. Like, actually just, like, smash through the glass segment.
Right. Yeah, in 1 minute it goes down by 200 degrees.
Yeah, no, like, the temperature's dropping so rapidly, the air was starting to condensate.
Ew.
You barrel through that glass.
Can I do anything on the other side, or...?
You could not see. But yeah, you barrel through it, and you're now outside, and you see, Smokey, you absolutely checked this person, and smashed them into the other wall, and instead of standing back up, they reach up and start pulling themselves up the wall and over you. They have a hand embedded into the ceiling.
What are they grabbing onto? Are they Spider-Man?
You see there are small indents left into the wall.
I think he's just growing claws. Is that my turn then? Is that the end of my turn? Okay.
Because it's now this turn. You see they have a hand in the ceiling. They raise an arm and swipe it down at you. At you specifically, make a D8.
13.
13. Give me a 20 and 8 with advantage.
It's a slutty 20.
Yeah. Whipped down at you, Smokey. The arm.
Oh, I don't have armor on. Fuck.
Yeah, the arm stretches and extends into a point.
Ew.
As you are impaled through your shoulder.
Fucking.
Yeah. Hawkbill, watching this, fucking pauses for a moment, and then stuffs the gun back into his belt and picks up the table and starts to run forward with it.
Bro.
It is now running forward. Give me a 24.
How much harm did Smokey take from that?
You take 1 harm.
Fuck, if I had armor on, that wouldn't have done anything!
What you do, though?
I had +1 armor. No, I'm not wearing my armor. I changed clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's armor,
you just
not
did that to yourself.
natural armor.
Well, no, I wouldn't have been allowed inside Greedo.
I'll tell you this.
Armor.
It went through your shoulder and impaled and stuck into the ground behind you.
Oh!
Man,
that's
fucking
1
Venom
heart?
over here.
It is
1 heart?
like about pencil thickness, just very thin.
Ow. God.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, and this shot out with like bullet speed too. He just.
So my guy just like butterfly needle through my body. Okay.
Yeah. You just. and you are now pinned in place.
Man, the fact that I'm so glad our kids are alive. This guy, man.
Yeah, Hawkbill runs forward with a 20 and 4.
20 and 4. The old college try. That's 18.
It's an 18. Give me a 20 and 8 with advantage.
Maybe just shoulder checked a geometrical alien.
9.
Oh, what did what did Hawkbill roll?
Higher than that.
Did he?
12.
Okay.
That's a lie.
As this happens, he's hanging from the ceiling. You're sitting there impaled, and then you see him just get fucking vibe checked back into the room as Hawkbill swings this table at him.
So I jump out, he swings, and he like flies back in.
Yeah, you jump out. You actually have to duck as
I think what
Hawkbill.
happens is I jump out, he gets swung towards me, hits my back, and I stand up, so he gets thrown back into it.
He gets all-star home run. Yeah, home run. And you hear as it flies back into the room.
Do I get drug into the room too?
No, it was a rigid, like a hard needle, and you feel it go limp as it's dragged
Ew,
out.
it's spaghetti's out of my arm.
Like
Disgusting.
I would say like tearing a whip out of Jello.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you hear Hawkbill. All right, I think it's time to go.
I would have done something, but I didn't think of it in the moment. Will you allow me to retroactively have grabbed that mask?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will have.
All right.
Yeah, you hear from inside.
Are we out of combat now, dude? Or are we?
I'm gonna let you if you decide to disengage.
I was just saying maybe we throw up a table to block the door and then we run.
The ground beneath you is starting to get cold.
Oh, okay.
We going.
Yeah, we going.
Yeah. Like, everyone outside has started to, like, your breath immediately started fogging. This room is dropping so rapidly in temperature.
Because I drop kick him, I get this, and all of a sudden I'm reaching through my sleeping bag, chuck and cock it, and I notice that I'm getting cold under my breath now.
You reach up, and you notice that just the movement has done enough to disturb ice that started to form on the outside of your shirt.
Ain't no way.
Air itself is starting to freeze on you.
Yeah, I was starting to go, like, call it. It's
yeah, like you
the
move.
The doom shotgun.
Yeah. You move and you hear that your shirt is disturbing small particles of ice.
Yeah, he's gonna. He's gonna start
you
jogging.
book it? Yeah, everybody books it.
And then concealing all his weapons again and dusting himself off and.
Yeah, you make it for the hallway outside. Yeah, there's just a central. Oh wait, no, it was kick the fuck open. You run out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're outside. You are instantly hit with like what feels like a wave of heat as you actually see inside. The air is fogging.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep on running until we're like.
Sheriff, roll. What do you have? What stats do you have that I could use for this? Use traversing.
All right, to traverse the city.
What did you roll?
That is a 10.
That is a 10. You feel terrible.
Yeah.
This is a deep, like, trans-physical feeling of wrongness. Your body doesn't act the way you want it to. This is less feeling cold and more that you don't feel right. Like, there are parts of you that aren't agreeing with each other. And as you're in the sun long enough that the feeling slowly goes away, but you felt for maybe one of the first times like you weren't put together right. And yeah, that feeling fades, but it is very strong in those few moments.
Not a big fan of the dysphoria rock.
Yeah, but it physically feels like parts of your body were like arguing with each other. So.
Yeah, no, we don't work that way.
So you're just walking down the street.
I'm getting the feeling that, this city's a little bit, I don't want to use the term infested, in respect of current company, but there's a lot of, bullshit going on here.
gray.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume that explains something.
The creatures were I was created by gray.
Huh.
So was that.
Well, that is extremely unfortunate.
I'm going to pull out the mask. Like, don't like that. Can I roll tracking? Can I try and scent? Like, smell?
You smell it, and it smells like... What does it smell like?
Should I roll?
I'm gonna say, like, it doesn't have a human scent on it. You can't detect any... It smells like you dropped this into a zoo a week ago.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's it. Like, you would assume it smells like animals and people and
I see. Okay.
chemicals.
So it smells a lot, but nothing discernible.
Nothing distinct.
Alright.
So, trying to ignore the fucking freak show that we just waltzed through, I do have one last option.
Alright.
Smokey's just gonna look at Hawkbill, just like hands on his backpack straps.
Yeah, he looks terrible. Cut to the twin sons.
Well, before we cut to,
Yes?
just as we're walking there, the sheriff, comes over to Maggie and, signs. He basically describes, he tells you he saw a body and describes it.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess she would just reply with general distress.
Is it pretty obvious to her that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
He describes. Upon reflection, you would assume then there were parts that were moved that were being dissected in smaller places, and you could see that there were drawings of them on the small molecular, not molecular, but the small anatomic details. Mostly of the face and the hands.